In biology, dactyly is the arrangement of digits on the hands, feet, or sometimes wings of a tetrapod animal. It comes from the Greek word delta alpha capital upsilon lambda omicron sigma equals finger. Sometimes the ending dactylia is used. The derived adjectives end with dactyl or dactylous. As a normal feature, pentadactyly equals 5 and delta alpha capital upsilon lambda omicron sigma equals finger is the condition of having 5 digits on each limb. It is believed that all living tetrapods are descended from an ancestor with a pentadactyl limb, although many species have now lost or transformed some or all of their digits by the process of evolution. However, this viewpoint was challenged by Stephen Jay Gould in his 1991 essay 8 Little Piggies. Despite the individual variations listed below, the relationship is to the original 5-digit model. In reptiles, the limbs are pentadactylous. Tetradactyly is the condition of having 4 digits on a limb, as in many amphibians, birds, and theropod dinosaurs. Some mammals also exhibit tetradactyly. Cartoon characters are commonly drawn with 4 digits on each hand, foot, as it's clearer to see than 5. Tridactyly is the condition of having 3 digits on a limb, as in the rhinoceros and ancestors of the horse such as Protohippus and Hipparion. These all belong to the Perissodactyla. Some birds also have 3 toes, including emus, bustards, and quail. Dactyly is the condition of having 2 digits on each limb, as in the Hypertragulida and two-toed sloth, Coloipus dactylus. In humans, this name is used for an abnormality in which the middle digits are missing, leaving only the thumb and 5th finger, or big and little toes. Cloven-hoofed mammals have only 2 digits, as do ostriches. Monodactyly is the condition of having a single digit on a limb, as in modern horses. These belong to the Perissodactyla. As a congenital defect, syndactyly is a condition where 2 or more digits are fused together. It occurs normally in some mammals, such as the siamang, and most diprotodontid marsupials such as kangaroos. It occurs as an unusual condition in humans. Polydactyly is when a limb has more than the usual number of digits. This can be as a result of congenital abnormality in a normally pentadactyl animal. Polydactyly is very common among domestic cats. For more information, see polydactyly. Polydactyly in early tetrapod aquatic animals, such as in Acanthostega gunnari, one of an increasing number of genera of stem tetrapods known from the Upper Devonian, which are providing insights into the appearance of tetrapods and the origin of limbs with digits. It also occurs secondarily in some later tetrapods, such as ichthyosaurs. The use of a term normally reserved for congenital defects reflects that it was regarded as an anomaly at the time, as it was believed that all modern tetrapods have either 5 digits or ancestors that did. Oligodactyly is having too few digits when not caused by an amputation. It is sometimes incorrectly called hyperdactyly or confused with aphalangia, the absence of the phalanx bone on 1 or more digits. When all the digits on a hand or foot are absent, it is referred to as a dactyly. Ectrodactyly, also known as split hand malformation, is the congenital absence of 1 or more central digits of the hands and feet. Consequently, it is a form of oligodactyly. News anchor Bree Walker is probably the best-known person with this condition, which affects about 1 in 91,000 people. It is conspicuously more common in the Vadoma in Zimbabwe. In birds, anisodactyly is the most common arrangement of digits in birds, with 3 toes forward and 1 back. This is common in songbirds and other perching birds, as well as hunting birds like eagles, hawks, and falcons. This occurs in Passeriformes, Columbiformes, Falconiformes, Accipitriformes, Galliformes, and vast majority of birds. Syndactyly. Syndactyly, as it occurs in birds, is like anisodactyly, except that the third and fourth toes, or three toes, are fused together, as in the belted kingfisher. This is characteristic of Coraciformes. Zygodactyly. Zygodactyly is an arrangement of digits in birds and chameleons, with two toes facing forward and two back. This arrangement is most common in arboreal species, particularly those that climb tree trunks or clamber through foliage. Zygodactyly occurs in the parrots, woodpeckers, cuckoos, and some owls. Zygodactyl tracks have been found dating to 120 to 110 March, 50 million years before the first identified zygodactyl fossils. All Psittaciformes, Cuculliformes, the majority of Pisciformes, and the osprey are zygodactyl. Heterodactyly. Heterodactyly is like zygodactyly, except that digits 3 and 4 point forward and digits 1 and 2 point back. This is found only in trogons. Pamperodactyly. Pamperodactyly is an arrangement in which all four toes point forward, outer toes often if not regularly reversible. It is a characteristic of swifts and mousebirds. Chameleons. The feet of chameleons are organized into bundles of a group of 2 and a group of 3 digits which oppose one another to grasp branches in a pincer-like arrangement. This condition has been called zygodactyly or dactyly. However, the specific arrangement in chameleons does not fit either definition. The feet of the front limbs in chameleons, for instance, are organized into a medial bundle of digits 1, 2, and 3, and a lateral bundle of digits 4 and 5, while the feet of the hind limbs are organized into a medial bundle of digits 1 and 2, and a lateral bundle of digits 3, 4, and 5. Zygodactyly by definition, on the other hand, involves digits 1 and 4 opposing digits 2 and 3, while chameleons do not exhibit this arrangement in either front of hind limbs. Further, dactyly involves only 2 digits per limb, while chameleons have 5 digits, despite being bundled into 2 opposing bundles. Schizodactyly. Schizodactyly is a primate term for grasping and clinging with the second and third digit, instead of the thumb and second digit.